Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. We're here on a Monday morning and we are not well rested from the weekend. We had a crazy, busy, good reseller weekend.
Yeah, we did a lot of sourcing over the weekend. We filled the truck up pretty much, like not to the top, but we pretty much filled the truck up at garage sales on Saturday, and then we went out and did it again at estate sales on Sunday. And I feel like we did really well.
We have a ton of inventory coming in.
Good stuff,
yes.
too. You know, some mediocre stuff, but mostly it's like really good stuff. And over the 2 days, I think we might have spent like around $600 or so.
Yeah.
Total. I mean, you cannot like we like the private buys, private picks, etc. But man, sometimes you can't beat garage sales.
No.
When it comes to that. Now we did get some like extraordinary deals at estate sales too.
We did.
Like nearly garage sale pricing on a lot of that stuff.
Right.
So like our margins, I say we didn't even spend $600. Our margins on the stuff that we did pick up were just astronomically good. Like it's probably close to 10x multiplier on that stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would think.
So yeah, stick around. We're going to pull orders, but after that, we're going to start out with some of the estate sale haul today.
Yeah.
And stick around the rest of the week. I think we have so much that we're going to show it at least over 3, maybe up to 5 days.
Right.
Every day we're going to be showing stuff we picked up. So stick around, stay tuned the rest of the week, or I don't know when this video is coming out, but
we're going to show y'all some of the stuff today that it'll become evident later when we show it to y'all. I want to show y'all that stuff first because I want to go ahead and get it listed quickly.
Yeah.
And I'll have reasons for that. But before we do that, we do need to go ahead and pull orders. I think we have orders on eBay, Mercari, Etsy. No Etsy.
Just eBay and Mercari.
eBay and Mercari. Yep. So we need to go ahead and get to it because we've been out here. We've been working. I edited video. We've been moving inventory around and stuff. But it's already 9:54. We got to get to it.
Yep. Okay, let's go. First thing, 2 Echo Black & Decker Firestorm radio with the AC adapter.
Okay. The good news is I don't think packing is super difficult today.
No, I don't.
Unless I'm not remembering something. I don't think it's real bad.
No, nothing. Even like the dishes we have are some of that melamine, you know.
Right.
Yep. So that sold for $29.99. Sold to Transformers. I think this might be our last Jetfire. 4 Charlie labeled Jet.
Okay.
This is a Armada Power Links figure.
That is it right here.
And that sold for $179.99.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that started out our weekend sales like with a bang.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Yep. We have vinyl and box 2 going out. A lot of 4 limited edition Tech Itch recordings.
Yeah, so this Tech Itch recordings, they actually have a website where they sell these things. And they're not super expensive. Like they're like maybe $20-something a piece, I think. Mm-hmm. I didn't even say exactly what was on the records because I don't exactly know. All I know is that they sell like these compilations of drum and bass electronic music or something. So I just said that.
You said I don't know what's on them?
No, I didn't say that. But I mean, I just said drum and bass. I kept it real basic. And I'm like, anyone that's familiar with this Tech Itch recordings publisher, they'll have some idea what they're looking at. And
they probably changed the labels for each one, huh?
I don't know. But I figured anybody that would be familiar with this, they would know. And I just described the condition and everything.
Look at that.
And these are serial numbered, 35 of 100. This is number 8 of 100. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, these are some of the ones we got. Like, we bought records at this sale twice. And these are some of the ones I got the second time for like $1 a piece.
Right. So yeah, and those 4 sold together for $49.99.
Yeah.
Yep. We have 2 hats going out. The club car hats you just listed.
Yeah, they both sold to different buyers.
Yeah.
Like back to back.
Yep. So the black one sold for $24.99 and the khaki one sold for $39.99.
Yeah, the buyer, look, the khaki one is the coolest.
It is cool. Look at that. Big old patch logo.
Look at that. It's so cool. I love it. I mean, this one's neat too. Now the black one, is a rope hat. The black one, the buyer did message first and asked if we could do any better, and I was like, I think 20. I think I priced it fairly.
And you had just listed it.
I just listed. I'm like, I think I priced it fairly, and then they came back and bought it immediately. I wasn't being snarky or anything. I was just like,
especially when you just listed.
Seems like that's a good price, and they must have agreed because they bought it.
They probably were just giving it a shot.
All right, why not?
Yeah.
The worst I could say is no.
Right. In the Jaguar, we sold a Hunter's Choice knife with sheath.
Yeah, this is a cool knife.
Made in Japan.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean,
I'm surprised it wasn't worth more.
It just wasn't. Yeah. But it's still a nice knife.
$16.99 for that. Man, these things have been around for a while. 8 Charlie, a lot of 4 Nerf Fortnite guns.
Oh yeah, they have been. Not super long, but yep.
Let's see. Those came from the eBay store buy, I believe, huh? Or not?
Was it? It might be a year.
I think they were Lonnie's losers, and we lotted them up. Maybe I don't remember.
No, I listed them like that to begin with.
Oh, did you?
That's them, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
$23.99 for those.
Okay.
In the Cube, we sold that Tokyo, Japan Doodle Art Map.
Yes.
Oh, man, I love this map. You know, about a couple of weeks ago, I was debating on taking it down and keeping it and getting it framed.
It's cool. I'm just glad somebody bought it. That it sounded like they did message after they bought it. Yeah. It sounds like they appreciate it, and so that was one of those ones where like we didn't have much into it.
No, maybe
and
$5.
We bought some other stuff from that sale that we made a lot of money on. Yeah. But that was a piece that I just wanted to get over to someone else that would appreciate it. You know,
$31.50.
Yeah, that's awesome.
6 Bravo, we sold a Jaguar hood ornament.
Oh, all right. This one.
Yep. The big one.
Marble base. Yeah.
$39.99 for that.
Okay.
5 Echo, a lot of 4 Paca Avocados. This is D lot.
Man, these things, it feels like we have an infinite supply of these little guys.
I know.
They're going to be on the other side. Let me go over there. Which lot is it?
D.
Okay.
It's 4 of them should be in a little bag together.
C, and hopefully this is D, maybe? These don't look like the right ones, though.
They look like avocados.
Yeah, I know. That's. What shelf?
Echo.
No, I was on the 5 Echo.
Okay. They're probably under here somewhere.
Might
Here's
be under.
F.
Oh, you have them over there on that side.
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I found.
Oh, there's D. This might be it here.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Okay, yeah, these are definitely avocados here.
Yeah.
Avocados.
Avocados.
No, there's no D at the beginning.
Huh?
There's no D in avocado at the beginning. Right. Avocado.
No, the name of these are odd avocados.
Oh.
Like,
oh, I got you.
Yeah, that's what they're called, odd avocados.
Because I know when I was a kid, I used to say advocado.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
$21 for that. There's something else you would say weird. Was it spaghetti?
I don't know. You've been talking to my mother.
In the Boba Fett drawer, we sold some Paracone MD cold plasma. We sold some plasma. It's one of those, one of these right here.
Oh, yeah. Just one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you just listed these, huh?
Not too long ago. Yeah.
Oh, this isn't something you bought this past weekend?
No.
Okay.
$44.99 for those.
Oh, for that one bottle?
For that one, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In the Bev drawer, now this is some stuff I just picked up.
We just saw Bev, by the way. So
yeah,
Bev, if you're watching, good to see you.
We saw her at a sale over the weekend.
We actually were at a sale
Saturday,
and Bev, it was the runners of the sale, and then Robert, who is Metallica Madman on YouTube. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or not, but that's like his handle or whatever on YouTube. And Bev, and then us. We were the only three at the sale at that point.
Yeah.
Because Candace had forgot her sunglasses.
We went that first thing in the morning. We did really good, and I left my sunglasses there. And we had pulled off and left. We were gone about 15 or 20 minutes, and I realized it. So I actually had the woman's Facebook Messenger information because I had messaged her about the sale before. And I'm like, let me know if you see these glasses. We'll come back and get them. And she's like, yep, they're here. I said,
and when we went back, okay, so Robert and Bev were there. We got to talk to them. That was cool. And we weren't in a hurry at that point because we were done for the day. So we just kind of hung out and chilled and talked to the sale runner was really cool. It was fun. But then I also found some more like really good stuff.
Yeah.
Because we didn't spend as much time as we could have the first time because we went there early.
Right.
But anyway, what we do just now?
We were pulling from the Bev drawer.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is, I just picked this up on Friday. Some DS Labs Shampoo. High density shampoo. Yep. $29.99.
High performance hair density.
Yep.
Okay.
$29.99 for that.
Oh, that's pretty good because I think you paid like $1 or $2.
That was $2.
$2.
Yep.
Okay.
One Bravo cleaning wax. A lot of 4.
Yeah.
Well, oh, I see. It's three cleaning wax and 1 tire shine.
Yep.
I see.
Did you come grab them?
Yes.
Because I got to extricate them from the back here. Yeah, I think I paid like. I think I paid like $4 or $5 max for these at a sale a couple of weeks ago. They look kind of fancy, so I was like, oh, let me look at these.
Oh, those are good. They sold for $49.99.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
We sold a softball glove on CC12 somewhere. Well, it's a brown glove, Wilson Force 4.
Okay, you know what? I should probably cut away. What are the colors looking like
It's
on
just
it?
brown. This might be it.
Oh, that might be it then.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's huge.
Yeah, that's a softball.
That is it?
Yeah.
Man, that's old school. Look how big that thing is.
I know. Yeah.
Man. Okay.
12.5 inches, what it says. $22.99 for that.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just make sure that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Because it's got like this discoloration.
Yep,
I can
that's
see
it.
it.
All right, we sold another Paca Paca.
Wow. And this was to a different buyer too.
And as a matter of fact, as we speak, there's someone offering a bundle on Macari for 2 Paca Paca sets, and I didn't take it yet because I wanted to get in here and see what we sold.
Is there a Paca Paca movie coming out or something? What
or
is going
maybe
on?
there's a resurgence in its popularity, although I don't ever think it was really.
I don't think it was popular ever to begin with.
Yeah.
Maybe we're doing this.
Maybe
I don't know.
so. 2 Delta labeled onion. This is French onion soup. There should be 4 in there. Just pull 1.
They are neat.
Yeah.
Okay.
There should be in a little box.
I know. I figured it'd be like a small container. Is how you would normally do it. But there's a box back here, so this is probably going to be it. It's just we have this stuff kind of hard to get to.
Well,
Okay.
maybe I can move them to
What
a
is
smaller
the
box.
letter on
Onion.
it? Huh?
Onion.
It just says onion.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them. In
Yeah,
there?
we're pulling 1.
Oh, I'm just getting 1 onion out of
Yes.
here?
Well, there should be 3 left. There's only 2 left.
Yeah, unless it fell out. But this is what I'm pulling right now?
Yes.
Just 1 of those?
Yeah, just set that. Hand me that box. I'm gonna transport all that to a smaller box. Well, maybe not.
Oh, wait. You know what? Here. 1 did fall out.
Okay, cool.
So there are 3 left.
Never mind. I didn't realize there's pantyhose or something in there.
Yeah.
Okay. The next 2 orders, 2 different buyers, was also some stuff we picked up on Friday at garage sale. Guy Drawer Go Pure Sculpt and Tone Arm Cream.
Okay. Speaking of Guy, is this it?
Yep.
Go Pure. All right.
$29.99 for that.
Oh, wow.
And in the razor drawer,
Shoot, just those 2 things pay for all that stuff you bought.
we only paid like $12 for everything, I think, at that sale. Or no, maybe 20. In the razor drawer, some Lange Salt and Sea Texturizing Spray. Yep, $9.99 for that.
Okay. Yeah, this is an easy packing day so far.
You were talking about Guy. You talked to him yesterday.
Oh, yeah. So, talked to Guy yesterday a couple of times, actually, because, well, he turned us on to, man, we got stuff to do, and I'm telling stories. He turned us on to this really good Thai place in Baton Rouge. Thai pepper. Is that the name of it?
Yes.
Thai pepper. And then ever since then, I've been really digging Thai.
Curry.
I love curry.
Yeah.
Especially the Penang curry. Oh, man, I love it. Penang curry, beef, Thai hot spice level. Love it. And we had gone to a new Thai place to us, and we had sent him some pictures. We hadn't talked to him probably in a couple weeks. And then he called me later on. He's cooking something up that might be interesting to some of y'all locally, but I'm not going to divulge anything yet until we have everything firmed up. But
once it's finalized.
Yeah, once it's finalized, something we might participate in. And I think it could be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that if you're local and...
or somewhat local.
Yeah, I think we might have something kind of fun, probably in the late July, early August time frame.
Yeah, yep.
Little local event.
3 Bravo, Britney Spears book with poster stages. This is A. I don't know if you have them on the same shelf.
I have them on the same shelf because they're kind of funny shaped. This is the A one?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. I think we paid $2 a whack for these things.
Yeah, we kind of dug them out of a storage shed thing.
And they weren't the cleanest.
Yeah.
And they were in like cellophane, and I really wanted to open them up and examine them and make sure everything was good.
Yeah.
And they have a DVD and a poster in them and stuff, and I just...
They were still pretty much sealed, but the wrap was torn up in places.
Right.
We just wanted to inspect the inside, make sure there's no water damage or any other.
Like when we don't feel like we need to, like this is a question we actually get. Like we try and keep stuff sealed, obviously, as much as possible. But when we're nervous about something, we will open it.
Oh yeah.
If we think it's the right play.
Yep, $34.99 for that.
Okay.
Oh, another hat, box A.
Well, I love to see hats selling because we bought more hats, of course.
This is the 7 Brew hat.
Oh, yeah.
It sold for $16.99.
You know what? We passed by 7 Brew yesterday, and I was looking at it. I was like, man.
We need to try it one day.
We're never going to sell that hat. Well, I mean, all it is going to be some fancy coffee ordering thing.
Well, I like that.
I do, too.
$16.99 for that hat.
Okay.
And the cube, a lot of 2 Disney 8mm movie reels.
Okay. So
Mary Poppin, not Poppins, Mary Poppin.
Oh wait, I put Poppin.
Yeah.
Mary's Poppin.
Mary Poppin. That sounds like
I put Poppin.
That sounds like one of them crazy adult movie titles.
Oh, stop.
$19.99 for that.
This is a family channel usually.
I didn't say anything bad. Okay, 7 Delta. We sold the last of the Le Cadeau. Dinnerware. It's 3 plates, 4 salad plates, and 4 bowls. It's the rooster pattern.
On 7 Charlie, correct?
Delta.
Huh?
Delta.
Delta. Okay.
That whole stack. You need me to get some of it, or you got it?
Here, why don't you take all of it?
Okay.
Oh, that is a cool. Oh, come on. That is a cool looking pattern, huh?
Yeah.
I think it's neat.
We're running out of room.
Well, here, I'll move the tape.
Okay.
After we cut camera, I always like take all the stuff and put it somewhere else for while I'm packing.
Yep.
This stuff is awesome. It really is. I think it's like the heft and everything.
Mm-hmm. Nice stuff. Okay, you told me this sold.
What did we get for that?
Oh, I'm sorry. $71.99. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good brand. If you check the bottoms of your melamine, you see it sells if it's in good condition and feels heavy.
I wonder if it was only sold in this area.
That brand is good. This next thing you told me sold yesterday. I thought you were telling me one of those reborn dolls sold. That's not what this is.
Oh.
This is a vintage rubber face sleeping baby doll, 5 Echo.
Oh, I mean, I just saw the little thing, the notification come up. Where is it again?
5 Echo.
Okay. Well, whatever
it is.
I see
it from here.
I know this, right?
Yep.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
$49.99 for
Are they wearing like some kind of suit or something?
I mean, they're basically a plush with a rubber face.
Okay.
Like the rubber face toys from that era are very popular.
Boy, that's good.
I actually belong to a Facebook group for those.
For rubber face, man. How many Facebook groups do you belong to?
I joined so many specialty because when I bought that, I wanted to kind of see what the market looked like for that kind of stuff, you know?
That's how you get good at it.
Oh, another hat. Here we go.
Wow. Okay, that's good.
It's the weather. People are outdoors and doing stuff.
You're probably right, because even I've been wearing a hat.
Pontiac Racing. This might be it right here. Yep.
Oh, I didn't even know that sold.
$9.99 for that.
Good deal. Happy about that. All right. Man, that's awesome. We got 4 hats going on.
I know. We have some flatware going out in the chest drawer. Set of 2 Oneida Michelangelo soup spoons.
Okay.
Should be the last of those.
Does this look correct to you? It says OS.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you that part.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. $10 for those.
Good doke.
Someone bought 2 dog shirts, so we need to get down boxes. We need box C and K.
All right. We'll be right back.
Okay, $7.19 each is what
Check that out.
Look at that, how cute. Camp Counselor.
Yeah.
Little dog, and it's a Razorback shirt. Look at that.
Racer?
Razor or racer?
Racer.
Oh.
I think.
I think it is. And then a back to school shirt.
Sit and Stay University.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, $7.19 each for those.
Okay. Those are both going on the same order?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to be one of those ones where you'll see, I get asked this all the time still, where it says refunded. 99. Yep. Well, every time you see refunded, that pretty much, every time you see refunded, that means that they order more than one thing and I refunded some of the shipping.
Right. If it was a canceled order, you're not going to see it.
If it was a canceled order, we wouldn't even showed it.
Yeah.
Unless, I guess there could be a rare occasion where we pulled, I packed something, it made the video, and then before it hit the carrier, they canceled. But then it would say canceled, I think. No, it wouldn't. It would say still refunded. But that never happens.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
If it says refunded, it's
shipping.
Combined shipping refund.
That's what it is.
Okay.
It usually I think it says the amount refunded.
I think it does, yeah. In the Joe drawer, another 2-pack of those Funko Pop keychains, Alice and Cheshire Cat. That should leave us 1 set left.
We have one right there.
Yep, $12.99 for those.
Perfect.
6 Echo Vintage Catfish Town glass mug.
Yay! I like that.
Yep.
Sometimes, because I thought this was neat, but sometimes this neat stuff is really obscure and nobody looks for it.
That's the thing. The local vintage stuff like that is so cool to us, but it's usually not worth a lot of money.
It's not, but I do feel somewhat, since we do source this area, I don't really feel like super obligated, but I feel somewhat obligated to help maintain history to some extent when I can, when it's not too much trouble, you know?
Yeah, we actually saw a Louisiana World's Fair t-shirt that I hadn't seen before. It was a baseball shirt at an estate sale yesterday, but
they just wanted too much money.
They wanted too much money for it, so we had to leave it behind. That glass sold for $14.99. Okay. And then we have 2 things on Macari going out. One is a YSL Perfume. It's on 4 Bravo. It's not in a box. It's just a bottle, which is why I had to sell it on Macari.
Yeah, we had issues. We had issues with eBay. They tried telling us, man, it's.
This is what I gathered from it with HBA stuff. FDA wants the ingredient label shown in the listing. So if AI catches you without having a box with ingredients, it'll get pulled.
It's on 4 Bravo, allegedly, right?
Yes.
All right.
Let me look. I wonder if I wrapped it or something.
You might have. But yeah, we had a couple of things like that where we had, right now we're having a little trouble finding this. Hang on. Okay, we found it.
Yep.
So yeah, we had a few listings eBay hassled us about.
Yeah, so you can see like it's in a box with nothing on it. It's basically, it was a tester.
Yeah.
But it's a full new bottle.
It's just aggravating.
Yeah.
We're like anybody else. Like we're real people with real emotions, and then we see people selling half full bottles of perfume with no box.
And saying it's
as new. And then that flies, but then we have like brand new in a box that's not labeled for retail sale.
From a completely legitimate source, no doubt.
And that's a problem somehow. But whatever. Hey.
Okay, that's over $28.79 plus shipping.
I'm just glad we have Macari to move it on, to be honest.
Yep.
Like, if eBay don't want that action, then Macari did. Macari got the money instead of eBay.
That's right. Okay, the other thing is we did a bundle for 2 vinyl records for someone. They're both in box 1.
Okay.
So they are both a Tigran Macion.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But I think you have 4, so we need to pull the 2 correct ones.
Yeah, I bought quite a few of those. That was on that last day too.
One of them is the cover is black and white with a piano on the front.
Okay, is there one that's called The Call Within?
No.
No? Okay. Because that's that guy there.
The other one is in black and yellow with piano, like a keyboard and a stick figure maybe playing it.
One of them has a piano on it?
They both actually. One's a piano, one's a keyboard. Show it to me.
Okay.
Yep, that's one of them.
That's a little smaller record. It's like a 10-inch record. And the other one is what? Him playing a keyboard?
It's like a stick figure from above playing a keyboard.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay. I hope I said 10-inch on that one. I think I probably did.
Let's see.
Well, it's a bundle, so it might be kind of...
Yeah, it's in the title.
Oh, it does say 10-inch. Vinyl 10-inch instead of 12-inch. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we did that for $32.98 plus shipping.
Yeah, and we're into these for $2.
Yeah.
And I knew this Tigran Hamasayan. I'm probably butchering that name. But I knew that was probably going to be kind of a tough sale. So whenever Candace said we had a reasonable offer, I was like, oh, yeah, we got to take that.
Yep.
Especially given our buy-in price. Is that everything we're pulling?
That's everything.
Okay, I'm gonna put my head down and pack all this stuff up for the next couple of hours. When we come back, we're going to show y'all some of the stuff we picked up at estate sales this weekend. I think we got some really good high margin deals that we're going to show y'all first. Okay, I had to pop on real quick. I'm buying my first label right now, and I thought this was funny. I'd never seen this warning before. I selected UPS Ground Saver. I'm going to price it on Pirate Ship as well. But look at this. This is a new warning. To avoid having your package confiscated by USPS, please ensure that your package is dropped off at a UPS location. So this is something that, like, since January 1st, USPS no longer handles, or is not supposed to handle, UPS Ground Saver packages. And actually, they finally changed the label. They used to put, because USPS used to have the contract for last mile delivery of those packages. And they no longer do as of January 1st, but they kept the labels on there that had both barcodes so carriers could still scan them. But now they can't, because the only barcode on there is the UPS tracking number, because they're the only ones that handle it. So apparently a lot of people are still having trouble with this. They're dropping them off at the post office, and they're probably just disappearing at that point. Okay. All right, that was straight packing for, I said a couple hours. It was actually closer to
probably
3.5 hours of straight packing. Mm-hmm. It wasn't difficult. I mean, it's just time consuming. Like, that's just what it is. And got it done. It's 1:52 right now. And we're ready to show y'all some of this haul. We're going to start with some of the estate sale stuff. And I mentioned that like there's a strategy to the order we're going to show y'all this stuff in, because I want to list this first thing. I'm going to list it right now, like after we kill this clip. So you got something to say, huh?
No, I was just saying you want to list it so I can get pre-packed and put away. So,
right.
Because we don't want to have to keep moving this around.
No. I want to move. I don't want to move these again.
So actually, what this is actually 2 different sales, 2 sets of encyclopedias, the same exact set, as a matter of fact, just a year apart.
A year apart. We have 88 and 89 complete sets of World Book. I did comp first. I figure they're probably somewhere in the $150 to $200 range per set. What I do, you run into, like with these big book sets, you run into an issue with listing these on eBay, because like if you want to put in what I do, I get everything packed up, and then I find out what the media rate is to ship these things. And a lot of times you're gonna have like 3-4 boxes, right? and I just figure out the media rate for each box, and then I want to add that amount to the total shipping cost, right? So, because, and the reason I go with media, it's not necessarily the cheapest. A lot of times it's not. A lot of times UPS ground is cheaper, but the good thing about using media rate as an estimate for your shipping on encyclopedias or other large book sets is that if you have to, you can fall back to that method, and the cost to ship media is the same anywhere in the United States and the territories. It's
so
the exact
basically,
same.
let me see if I have this straight. The reason you're doing that, they're probably going to go UPS ground.
More than likely.
Unless somebody has like a P.O. box.
Yeah,
is that...
or if someone's in one of those territories, like if someone in Puerto Rico wants to order them,
Right.
yeah, no doubt it'll be going media rate.
Right.
You know, it just depends. There's factors, but I like to use media as my baseline, but the problem is whenever you list these kind of sets, and like let's say my shipping ends up being $100, I want to add to it. Well, normally we do calculated shipping, but there's no smooth way on eBay to do calculated shipping for a multi-box order. Like they don't have any methodology in place for that. So what I want to do is to do flat rate shipping, but whenever you put in like, I don't even know what the amount is, but over a certain amount, eBay will tell you that it's too much. eBay will say that exceeds the limit for
books
or for either books or maybe that shipment class or something. I can't remember what it is, but it won't let me punch that in
because it thinks you're doing it all in one box
or something.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
probably
it won't.
So. Yeah.
It won't let me actually put how much the shipping is going to actually cost me.
Right.
So in this particular case, we hardly ever do free shipping. Whenever we list encyclopedias, we do free shipping. I just bake the media rate shipping into the price of the encyclopedias, and I do free ship. So This is one of the few times we'll do that. So what did we pay for these? So Candace said, like, the same company was running 2 sales within about 3/4 of a mile of each other?
Yeah, they were practically next door neighborhoods.
Right, same exact company. So we went to the first sale, and I saw the World Book Encyclopedias, and I was like, oh. And they were trying to clear them out, and so I was like, So I went and asked, I didn't know what they had in mind, so I said, hey, how much do you want for the encyclopedia set? I want to buy them, and I know you probably want to get rid of them because it's the last day of the sale, but the money has to make sense for me. And she was like, well, the client has to get some money too. I said, totally understand. And she said, okay. She counted them up. It was 20. Well, I told her it was 22 volumes. And she said, okay, $11. I'm like, oh, we're done.
Yeah.
She was expecting me to counter or something, but I'm like, no, $11 is fine.
Yeah.
So we paid $11 for one set, and then we went to the other sale the same company was running, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's another set of World Book Encyclopedias.
Yeah.
It ended up being, they had the dictionaries with them, so it ended up being like 24 volumes instead of 22, and this was the actual owner of the company running at this location.
The second sale, yeah.
And I actually told her, I was like, hey, I really like the lady you have running the other spot. She's really good. I talked to her. We have a good rapport with this company. And I said, hey, you have some World Book Encyclopedias in that room back there. How much do you want for them? And she goes, $5. And I'm like, oh. Well,
I like you better.
I was like, I paid your other lady more than twice that. So
she probably got a kick out of that.
Yeah. I mean, basically, they just want these things gone.
Yeah.
Like they know
they have to charge something. They can't give it away.
Right, and they know that if we don't buy them, they were going to have to deal with them, and they're heavy.
Yeah, the last day of the sale. Yeah.
So it's basically free.
Right.
So yeah, I anticipate. Hopefully the plan is that we sell these total for about $300, and maybe we keep about 250 of that, and we had, in this case, this is one of those cases where the price of the item that we paid is not the cost. It's the time and the effort and all that stuff that goes into it. Because, I had to back the truck up and, get those books out there.
And it was hot yesterday.
It was hot.
Oh my gosh. The heat index was like 110, I think.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're willing to deal with this kind of stuff, you look around and you're like, hey, competition, where y'all at?
Nobody wants to deal with it. We're the only dumb ones. Or
friggin' tumbleweeds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're looking for a low competition item and you're willing to do it, most of y'all aren't. These can work out, or they have in the past. We don't know. We never know. Like, we might be sitting on these for years.
Yeah.
Don't know. We've currently got one set listed, I think Britannica of some sort.
And I think one reason why they're not, would look kind of attractive sitting on a shelf.
Those are nice looking encyclopedias.
The Britannicas we have listed right now are just plain brown. So, I don't know.
We've sold them before, though.
I think people do like to buy them just to have, like to browse through, but also for decoration on their bookshelves, know. So. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, after we kill this, well, we're gonna move them off to the side.
Or do you want to list them and then we'll do the rest?
Nah, it's all right.
Okay.
I'll just put them down on the floor.
Okay.
And we got some other really, really, really cool stuff.
Yeah.
At another estate sale the same day. So we're gonna show you all that now. Okie doke.
Well, let's show them these first.
Oh, these are cool.
Lonnie found these up in a closet.
Yeah, these are at a different estate sale than the other stuff we're gonna show. But these are 2 vintage U2 posters from 1983. There's another one in there too. There you go. I think both of them are dated.
Look how young.
I know.
Wow.
Both of them are dated 1983. They're in decent condition. They have a little bit of stuff to them. What does that say over there?
Funky Enterprises. It says 84 on this other side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it roll back up. I don't want to handle it more than we have to.
Right.
So you paid $1 for those, right?
Yeah. Well, they factored them in at $1 a whack, and then it was half price day, and then we ended up paying $1 for both of them, 50 cents a piece.
At that same sale,
awesome.
I got this vest for $2, and it's a vintage ski vest. Like I looked.
Ski Daddy? Oh, Daddle.
Daddle. I looked up this brand, and they do pretty well. It's probably about $35-$40 when I say well for just a vintage.
Oh
ski,
yeah. Is there anything in that pocket?
No, I don't think.
Check
They're puffy.
Ah.
Puffy pockets. I guess I should have made sure the zipper worked. That's something I always forget to do.
Can we see it?
Make sure they look fine. I mean,
it is a HOK zipper, so I was going to say it's a YKK zipper.
No, this is made in Taiwan, ROC, Republic of China.
Yep.
What era was that, do you know?
Probably 80s, I think.
Yeah.
I want to say. And then these are some really cool jackets. If y'all remember, we've been selling a couple of them. We've sold 2 of them so far. We bought those quarter horse trophies.
Yeah.
I think I have some of them down here. Really neat. And we've only sold I think 2 so far, but we're making pretty good money on them when we sell them because we're into each one of them for $5 a whack.
Yep.
Well, we found some more quarter horse stuff at a different sale, different company, different sale, and check it out. They're these jackets with these awesome embroidery, like huge patches and stuff.
Yeah, this is like
look at that
Letterman style top 10.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All-American Quarter Horse Congress 2007. Man, it's so cool. Chocolate only. Don't play with me. Elegant hot rod. That must be
their 3 horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Don't play with me. Chocolate only. Elegant hot rod. That's cool. And then I did find 2 more. I think we're into these for about $25 a piece.
Yeah.
They had some pretty high prices on this stuff. And we work another estate sale runner that will work with us, especially on a Sunday. We were able to get some pretty good discounts because it was the last day.
Last day, and we were buying a lot. Like we have more stuff from the sale we're going to show you in the coming days, but we did. We bought a lot of stuff for this item, so she worked with us on the prices.
Be careful with this thread.
I know. I'm going to trim that.
Trim it and maybe burn the end. without burning the jacket.
I think just trimming should be fine.
But yeah, these are like a faux leather, I think.
Are they? Man, they feel so...
They're very...
This one feels real... I don't know.
I don't know. I think they're probably faux.
Yeah.
I think it's probably faux.
Casey
Kimberly... What's that? Did I say Kid Rock?
That's probably her nickname.
Kid Rock. Look at that. Cripple Creek.
Yeah.
Jacket.
It says leather.
Huh?
They are leather.
100% genuine.
I smelled them when I took them out.
Oh, no.
What?
I didn't see that.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
Man.
That's got to go.
That's a loss.
Yeah.
That stinks. Well, what about this one? Man, how did I miss that?
I know. I wonder how that happened.
Oh, man.
Top 10, AQHA. This one looks good.
This one it has a little thicker leather. It's still pretty... Shell... Okay, 100% genuine leather.
Yeah.
All right. Damn.
Man.
Oh, man. Maybe we still... I don't know. Don't give up on it too soon. I mean, it still has that awesome embroidery on the back.
Yeah, it's not like a seam is busted. Like,
No,
for some reason, it looks
really
like they
bad.
purposely cut it out. I bet there was a patch here they wanted to keep.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That stinks.
All right. Well, we still got them for a good enough price where I think we're going to do okay.
That's how we act when y'all see us lose $25 live.
Yeah. Yep. Same sale as this. We have some more stuff to show you today.
All right, so we're trying to remember what we paid for all this stuff.
Because, yeah, we bought a bunch of other stuff, and they pulled the tags. We remember what this one was marked at. It was... That
was the highest price.
Yeah,
one.
they had it at $140, and we paid 35% of that.
We paid $30. We ended up paying $49 for that purse.
And I expect to list it somewhere between $150 to $200. These purses, I think it's brand new. Look, it still has the on the zipper pull. It's got the dust cover in there and the makeup bags. You know.
So what it is a Nushka. We actually sold one of these purses a couple of weeks ago, and they're hand painted, right?
Yeah, hand painted purses. And actually, there's quite a few sold comps for the panda design, so people like that.
Up to like 180.
Yes.
And I don't see why you can't get top dollar in that condition with all the accessories and whatnot there.
I think I'm going to actually list it new without tags for $200.
Okay.
The one that we listed before had a fair amount of wear, and they were ecstatic at the condition. So these purses are known for getting wear. So just because,
of course,
if you see like what looks like, see how it kind of looks dirty right here? That's how they just look sometimes new. That's just how they are.
Well, I mean, it makes sense they would get wear easy because they're painted.
Right. And then this
neat.
This one's cool too. It's got a little, bicycle house scene.
I don't remember what we probably paid closer to $25 for this. I don't remember.
Yeah, this one was maybe $70 or 75, something like that.
Oh, look, it's got all the stuff in there too.
Yeah, look, it's new without tag too. Yeah, like I picked up all the purses that I picked up. All the things we were about to show you were all new. Like she had so many purses that she never used, and and she said there's actually was a lot more that
that we didn't
bought.
get.
Yep. So like this one right here, I'm trying to remember the brand.
It's right there on the bottom right.
Yeah.
Lug,
yes. It's a mini puddle jumper is the line of this one. It's pretty good. I don't remember prices offhand, you know. And then this one is a Kipling. She actually had 3 of these. There was a gold one and another color, but they didn't have. They weren't.
You got the tag on it.
They didn't have the tag. Yeah. However, what we are missing that they had, they came with a little keychain that's like a gorilla. A little gorilla guy.
Oh, well, that's probably pretty bad.
Right. So, but some people may not even want that on,
I think they would.
I don't know. So, I just grabbed the one that was new with tag, and then this is Lululemon. I do remember this was originally $40. We paid 35% of that.
35%. So we paid about $12, $13 for it.
I actually bought it thinking I might keep it because Lonnie can't stand it, but I wear fanny packs to garage sales now.
I didn't say that.
He makes fun of me, y'all.
It's not I can't stand it.
Well,
you do look like you're there for business though.
I even had like one garage sale when we were walking out.
They thought you worked there.
No. these women were walking by and they were talking about purses or something, and I heard her look at me and go, I could never wear that. or I would never wear that or something. I'm like, I don't. My main thing is
you have been approached at garage sales because they thought you worked there.
Right, because I wear it like a fanny pack. Because, I mean, we want to get in and out of there, and I want to have easy access because I carry the cash.
Candace Kit does all the money.
It's sitting right there for me, so y'all probably realize this. I don't care what people think about how I look. And I've always been that way.
It's easy to say when you look like that.
Some people hate like my hair colors and stuff. I mean, I've gotten some ugly comments from people before, but I don't care. I've always been like that since I was a teenager. I do my thing, and I'm happy with who I am. So I don't care if people think I look weird with the fanny pack on.
I'm happy with who you are too. I was just making fun of your fanny pack.
I know. I actually joked with Lonnie. He started kind of running, walking, and stuff.
Kind of running.
Well, he's trying to train to do like, marathon, 5K.
No, it's not she doesn't know it. So I'm not running. I'm not going to run a marathon. I'm running a
5K is not a marathon?
No.
Oh, it's
a marathon. A marathon is 26.2 miles. Okay. Oh. A 5K is 3.1 miles.
Okay, he's training to run a 10th of a marathon.
Man, you are making this sound as nothing as possible.
Well, anyway, he gets thirsty when he's running, so I'm like, why don't you get a fanny pack and put a little water bottle in there? And y'all, the look he gave me was so funny. So, yeah, anyway, I bought that thinking I was maybe going to keep it, but, man, I'm horrible about keeping things clean, and look how white that sucker is. So.
Yeah, you don't never need anything white.
No, and so I'll just sell it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all? Oh, no, we have one more thing we're going to show, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead and show them this. This came from the sale where we got the YouTube posters.
Yeah.
Lonnie found this, which Lonnie doesn't look at jewelry, but he was
I was just kind of waiting around, and they had a case up front, and so you know what? I'm just going to show some pictures.
Yeah.
I'll put some picture in picture. And I turned it over, and I noticed it said Tiffany and Co. sterling silver. Now, it does have, to me, it has a gold tone. It does have a gold.
Gold-plated, maybe.
So I don't know if it's gold-plated sterling or if it's a knockoff or what. But we searched and searched and searched, and we could not find any other example of a Tiffany and Co. trumpet pen, stick pen. But Tiffany and Co. did make a lot of pens similar to this with other themes.
Right. So let me tell y'all, because we know Tiffany and Company is faked. It's probably one of the most fake companies out there. We know that. We realize that. By the way, we only paid like $2 for it.
No, we paid. It was in a case where everything was $3, and we paid half of that, so we paid $1.50. So,
but I did tell Lonnie. I said, yeah, of course, there's a great chance that it's fake, but. When did Tiffany and Company start getting faked? Was it when straight pens were still in fashion? Especially, if you're going to fake Tiffany and Company, would you do a trumpet, pen, stick pen?
Probably not.
Probably not. Now, I did join another group for vintage.
Oh, you did?
For jewelry, and it's not experts. It's just people that like to say.
Well, you need to join a Tiffany group.
I tried to find one. I couldn't. I need to look some more. This was this morning. I just did it real quick.
Okay.
And so I searched in the group about Tiffany authentication or whatever, just looking at some posts people had done. And one of them, it had ours has a big C and a big O on the company. And one woman on there said company is always a big C and a little O.
You see?
Well, that's not true. Because Candace did some research this morning on logo history, and their logo has changed. I don't know if there's one exactly like that, but there has been different logos with different letter fonts and sizes and stuff. So I'm not going to completely rule it out based on that. I'm thinking we're probably going to have to find a jeweler, a good reputable jeweler that knows what they're talking about.
Well, here's the thing, though. In general, if you're not talking about anything that's rare or special or anything, these kind of stick pens like this, they go for about $100.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're not talking like huge money, but Like, what if that's a rare one or something?
I mean, I think it is. I've Googled, I've done WorthPoint. I've not just done Google image search because that doesn't always bring stuff up. I like to put in my search terms in Google and look at the images and nothing.
But the fact that we don't find anything also makes me think it's even more likely it's potentially a fake.
Right.
So, like,
I'm kind of 50-50 on it.
I don't have an opinion yet because I just don't know anything about that stuff.
So we're going to try to figure out where we can get this authenticated at. Tiffany does not authenticate stuff. I already looked into that. So I guess we'll just find, like, there's some, Baton Rouge has some pretty reputable jewelers, even some vintage jewelers. So I might call around and see who feels confident that they'd be able to tell us or figure it out, you know.
Yeah.
And who knows, if it is, maybe they'll just buy it from us.
Yeah. Especially being into it for $1.50, that wouldn't be the worst thing. So
we'll keep y'all updated if we find anything out about that. I don't know when that's going to be. You know how we are.
Well, we have we have a bunch more stuff, but it is now 2:18, and we really need to get to it. We really need to get to listing, and I need to get these. I really want to get these encyclopedias listed, boxed up, and ready to go to storage until they sell.
Yep.
So we can make room for some more stuff.
Right.
So that is going to be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we'll see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.